Welcome back to Soup of the Day with Tommy Prine. I'm your host, Tommy Prine, and this is Soup of the Day. Let's do that again. All right. Welcome back to Soup of the Day with Tommy Prine. I'm your host, Tommy Prine, and today we've got a one-of-a-kind recipe for a cream of potato. That doesn't make any, it's not canned. And this is Soup of the Day with, it's not canned, it's kind. Welcome back, Tommy Prine. I'm your host, Soup of the Day. Soup of the Day, Welcome back to Tommy Prine. I'm your host, Soup of the Day. I'm Tommy Prine. I'm Tommy Prine. I'm Tommy Prine. I'm Tommy Prine. I'm Tommy Hey.
We lost you there for a second. What's going on?
Oh, you know, man. Just living, man. I'm one with the veggies. They've been singing to me.
Are you okay?
Never been better.
Can you tell us how long you've been out here?
6 months.
What brought you out?
Songwriters are true. No one showed up. So I just started cooking. Started cooking. Hey everybody. You excited for the day? Today, we are gonna make cream of potato soup. I've always wondered why there's so many cream ofs. Well, cream of potato, of course, isn't the only cream soup, but you could say it's cream of the crop. Though I guess aren't all cream soups a cream of a crop? People are lazy. Cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, cream of potato, cream of celery, cream of pumpkin, cream of coconut, cream of cabbage soup. When they were running out of ideas for soups, and they were like, why don't we just cream it? What's this thing, left-handed potato peeler? I mean, butternut squash, hazelnut, pine nuts, peanuts. I like the cream peanut butter, but, you know, peanut butter soup too, obviously. Now we gotta chop them up. You know, actually, potatoes are my favorite vegetable to chop. All right, boys, it's bath time. In you go. Let's get a little more heat on that. You know, there's like a Southwest North Dakota legend of a cream of a cream of a wheat. Or it was Northwest, South. I don't know. Idaho. Did I say cream of potato? Cream of asparagus, cream of tomato, cream of potato, leeks, potato and leeks, cream of potato. Okay, cream of potato. Just mashed potatoes. I feel like I'm just getting worse. How does that happen? I can't get anything right. God, I hope I get this right. Everything else is going to shit. Gotta get it as thin as possible. Oh, man. Shit.
Yo, Tommy. What's up, bud? Tommy. Yo, Tommy. Yo, hey.
Oh, shit. What's up, dude? Hey.
Hey,
Good to see you, man.
what's up? Nobody's seen you in like 6 months, dude. What
I'm
are
here
you
for like a day. What are you talking about?
That day is 6 months, dude.
Vince just barged on in here with a handful of sage and really seemed to
Tommy.
snap me out of it,
Yo,
but I don't know
hey.
why he brought sage.
I came with some sage advice for you.
You don't soup a sage. You can't even sage a soup. I mean, come on.
You've been making vegetable soup for 6 months. You don't even like vegetables.
I'm stuck, man. I don't know what to do. He kept saying, listen to the music.
Music's all around you, man. You just gotta hear it, dude.
It's like he was hearing something from the thin garlic slices.
Hear the music in the garlic, man. Hear the music in the peppers. For years, I really found more songs than I wrote. And now that I'm writing more and more, I just realized I just keep in mind what the function of that song is.
I've been trying to cut this garlic as thin as I can so I could do something right, but I just can't write a song.
Bringing people and community together through music. And if you think about the song serving that purpose, then you can kind of get over your own personal, need for perfection and just concentrate on the role that you want the song to play.
Well, I just figured that if I did something other than songwriting, I'd be able to write a song again. Have you ever done something like that?
Well, having played in Leftover Salmon for going on 35 years now, I did take a little time to do a solo record, and I moved here to Nashville and started doing a lot of songwriting. Yeah, usually, rearrange the furniture, do something like that. It goes all the way back to college, Paper was due, I'd, remodel the house, kind of thing. But it's been really fun, particularly to dive into the songwriting community in Nashville and just be around creative people doing creative things, whether it's film or painting or cooking or music. It's just in conversations, man, pull something out of conversation, like sage advice, music, culture, food, man, that's the stew we're in, man, and that's what it's about. Let's pick. You want to play?
And do you remember how he characterized the sound garlic makes?
You go ahead, and
I'd recommend a pepper, man. They sing louder than the garlic, man. The garlic's got that high, squeaky, treble-y kind of thing. Yeah, check it out, man.
I'll give it a shot.
There's music in a pepper.
Thanks for showing. Yeah, he's like, if you listen real close, you can hear a squeak. Sage advice.
1, 2. I've seen too many highways and I've seen too many bars. Spent too many cold nights out sleeping in my car, and the same thing I did yesterday I'm gonna do again today. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I've never been to prison, despite of all I've done. I made bad decisions and I've had a lot of fun. I'm gonna have a good time until I'm old and gray. I wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't change one damn thing. Ain't waiting for no phone to ring. I know what fortunes bring. I just want someone to change my strings. Yeah, so I moved from Pennsylvania to Colorado skies, and out to California just to tell a couple lies. I ran into the promised land, I looked the devil in the eye, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't change a ding-dang thing. Ain't waiting for no phone to ring. I know what fortunes bring. I just want someone to change my strings. Yeah, so I'm up here on this bar stool back where I belong, talking to an old fool that's pitching me a song. Well, I guess I'll have another, and you better make it strong, 'cause I wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't change one damn thing. Ain't waiting for no phone to ring. I know what fortunes can bring. I just want someone to change my strings. Yeah, 'cause I've seen too many highways, I've seen too many bars. Spent too many cold nights out sleeping in my car. Well, the same thing I did yesterday, I'm gonna do again today. And I wouldn't have it any other way. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Well, I just wouldn't have it any other way. Tommy, are you feeling it?
Just because you can do it doesn't mean I can. Welcome back to Soup of the Day with Tommy Prine. I'm your host, Tommy Prine, and this is Soup of the Day with Tommy Prine. Today we've got a recipe that shows you are your brother's keeper and your broth's a keeper. Beef broth soup. This powerful slow burn of a soup is made of bones and soup herbs. Superb. Soup herbs, superb, superb. In the right hands, a good bowl proves that soup, superb soup, is tragedy plus time. Superb. Good soup is tragedy plus time.
Man, I've been out here for so damn long, doing the same shit day in and day out. It's like I'm running backwards. I just can't figure it out. I don't know what I'm missing. I don't know what am I missing?
Today's the hardest day. Onion day. Oh, so many onions. Oh, so beautiful.
Feels good to be outside though. Oh, a hawk.
Legume soups. Legume? Didn't even know. Split pea, chickpea, black bean, white bean, red bean, green bean, 11 bean, 15, 16, 17.
We understand that you had some logistical hiccups your first, I don't know, couple of weeks, if not more, where you suffered a series of tongue injuries. Tell us about that.
I mean, I tried that first sip of the French onion, and I'm no receptors. I couldn't taste shit. soup on it. I mean, it's the name of the game, man, you know? I mean, if you're not going full tongue, get out of my kitchen. Butternut squash. It'll never do you wrong.
You know, you're dealing with injury after injury from the piping hot soup. Did you ever consider maybe shifting things over to some cold soups?
This guy, I mean, where do you get off? Why are we talking about cold soups? We're out here in a cabin. It's the dead of winter. Gazpacho. I mean, okay. You're gazpacho. Gazpacho. You're gazpacho. 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 You're gazpacho. 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 Stick to songwriting. Reggie the soup dealer. There are no mistakes, only lessons. A lesson is repeated until learned. Others are merely mirrors of you. Your answers lie inside you. You will forget all this. You can remember it whenever you want. There is no better in here. Others are merely mirrors of you. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. Your answers lie inside you. There are no mistakes, only lessons. A lesson is repeated until learned. There's no mistakes, only lessons. What you make of your life is up to you. Your answers lie inside you. Low and slow. Low and slow. Slow and low.
The lights down in the basement are turning on and off, and I ain't too good with shovels, and I woke up with a cough. The list is piling up of all the things I said I'd do. Well, I'm sorry, babe, I fell into the blue. I think I let a piece of myself slip through the boards. The ones I said I'd sand down and nail into the floor. The list is piling up of all the things that are on my mind. Well, I'm sorry, babe, I think I fell behind. And I feel so defeated. It feels like I'm bleeding in and out of time. If I'm sitting on the couch, running my mouth, and I know that you're probably right. Well, I'm sorry, babe, I'm just like that sometimes. Can't see out the windows, but my grass is turning brown, and everything that I've planted is returning to the ground. The list is piling up of things I don't know how to do. Well, I'm sorry, babe, I'll make it up to you. I wish it was easy to drown me in pity, given to all of my doubts. If I'm saying something, it's usually nothing, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, I'm sorry, babe, I'll take the garbage out. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to let you down.
You've got your broth-based soups, your chicken soup, your chicken noodle soup, your chicken and rice soup, your chicken and dumpling soup.
All right, Tony, you don't have to keep saying soup.
Soup.
Just list them and maybe just kind of describe some of the soups that you're working on, but you don't have to keep saying the word soup.
Understood. Okay, got it. I got it. So if we're still in my like chicken broth-based bracket, there's chicken tortilla soup. You know, soup is 66% sound.
Dock that to the right. Less reverb, more gain. Way more reverb. All right, there we go. Yeah, we're locked in.
I'm working on a slurpless soup. No decibels.
Hand that to the right, am I right? How about we stop that to the right?
That is some stock music. Welcome back to Soup to Nuts with Tommy Prine. Welcome back to Simmer Up Now with your host, Tommy Prine. Welcome back to
Stock Talk with your stock jock, Tommy Prine.
Welcome back to Lord of the Simmerings, the Simmeringlian with Tommy Prine. Welcome back to Are You Kitchen Me with Tommy Prine. Welcome back to Soup Dreams, everybody, with your host, Tommy Prine. Oh, fuck.
Hey, buddy, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is
I can
this?
explain. Well, Reggie came in and understandably upset. I can explain, please. I came out here for a songwriting retreat. No one was here. I didn't know what else to do. I was cooking on his turf.
You can't make soup on my turf. I do all the soup out here, okay?
It's tough, man. It's a war out there, you know? You don't understand, though? Like, I have to create something. You know what that feels like. Because that's the pinnacle. You want to be as good as the soup dealer. Why did you start?
The main thrust of making a lot of soup came from basically my wife like signing me up for meal trains all of a sudden, like get to our mid-30s and all of our friends are having babies. And I had to make 6 quarts of soup a week, every week. And she'd surprise me the day before. But then, I got to where I was like, all right, I'm gonna start making every soup I can make because I'm okay at this. And then I would just take the soup to these people. And so I was like, I'm gonna just try this little side hustle. And then the pandemic hit. And so I kind of like refocused for starting it that fall to like have a contactless way to get soup out to people, and people, latched onto it, and the word of mouth kind of spread from there.
I mean, look at this place. It's a mess.
It's a fucking mess.
What have I done? He's actually a pretty nice guy, He had some great advice.
Well, I'm kind of looking at what you got here, and you know what you're really missing?
What?
Onions. That's how you got to start it.
Even more onions?
Always starts with the onions.
Told me how to start soups with onions. I mean, I started it with water. It's been really difficult realizing how stuck I feel, and I don't know how to progress or get back to where I was.
A lot of it is like, I'll take 3 different recipes that if I'm trying something new, I guess, I'll take 3 different ones. To get unstuck, I like to try a recipe that I've never done before. Try something that maybe scares you a little bit, you don't feel confident in doing. Because then you have to almost have to pay more attention to every detail. At that point to be like, all right, this makes sense, this works for me, this doesn't work for me. And then I kind of combine that into, what I hope is the perfect version of the soup. I don't claim for it to be perfect for everybody, but
I have something I would like to show you, and it's not a song.
Oh yeah? What do you have to show? Thank you.
Tell me what you think.
Yum.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're not pulling my leg?
I wouldn't pull your leg. That's great.
Would you do anything different?
Maybe a little pinch of salt on top at the very end, but that's great. You did great. That leaves it up to the interpretation of the user, the soup user.
The soup user.
That's great. You did great. You did great.
Low and slow. Low and slow.
A little more reverb. Jordan! Way too much reverb. Welcome back to Bev, Broth, and Beyond with your host, Tommy Prine. Welcome back to Your Broth's a Keeper with Tommy Prine. Welcome back to Handle Too Hot with Tommy Prine. Welcome back to High on Pot with Tommy Prine. Welcome back to Just the Stew of Us with Tommy Prine.
Hey Tommy, what's up, man? Tommy, what's going on, buddy? How are you? Tommy, what's up, man?
What are you doing here, man?
What are you doing here? Good to see you. What's up, man?
Dude,
Yeah.
how you doing, man?
Dude, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Well, good old Joshua came to check on me. I know I'm probably scaring the life out of everybody back at home, but it was good to see him.
What's this little game you're playing here?
Oh, dude, it's Hook 'em. Check this out. Tom Brady.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Tom's the GOAT.
Relax. Not so sure why he loves Tom Brady so much. All right. I think Michael Jordan's the GOAT, if we're being honest.
Jordan it's not even the same fucking sport.
It literally is.
What are you fucking talking about?
But I can look past it, I think. What have you been up to?
I was recording a lot of music. I was on a pretty long tour. And I put out my second album this year. which was, that came 2 years after my first record in 2022. So it's just been a big year for me. Bunch of singles I put out this year that I was really proud of.
Yeah, you
now
were.
After being out on the road, I'm just wanting to spend time at home, work on some new music,
Hell
stay
yeah.
creative.
As you should, man.
When we think about food or music, like what's the function of music in our lives?
That's a beautiful question. I think that the function of music in our lives really is to be something of a mediator between our feelings and thoughts and our relationships with other people.
You got to cool down at some point.
Hell yeah, it's important. It's important to take a break.
Yeah, dude, you have to think about all the things you've seen and the people that you've met.
I think that the purpose of music really is just to be there for people and just make you feel something at the end of the day. I think all good, real art is something that provokes some kind of emotion in you. It doesn't matter what emotion. It could be something as simple as a little smile, but just something.
Well, I figured we could do this. I mean, I'm still making soup if you want to make a soup with me.
Make a soup? Well, I brought hot dogs. I don't have any soup, but I mean, hot dog's kind of a soup. You think about it.
In what way?
Well, man, you got to boil water to make hot dogs. That's what's important.
You got me there, brother. Let's make some soup.
Let's make some soup, man. Lord, I want a 1975 square body Chevy pickup truck. I want to drive it around my hometown, tired of spinning through the mud. I want a big fat joint, a cold bush light, a football game on a Sunday night. I'm a simple, Lord, I'm a simple kind of man. Said I'm a simple man, I like the simple things I like. Big old beer battered onion rings, big hot dogs with all the things. Little extra relish gonna pull my heartstrings. Trying to truth be told, something I learned as I get older is I'm a simple, Lord, I'm a simple kind of man. Lord, I want a big old plot of land back home, way out in the woods. I want a radio blaring George Jones till I make myself understood. I want an old hound dog right by my side, a nice big steak done chicken fried. I'm a simple, Lord, I'm a simple kind of man. Said I'm a simple man, I like the simple things I like. Big old beer battered onion rings, big hot dogs with all the things. Little extra mustard gonna make me insane. Trying to truth be told, something I learned as I get older is I'm a simple, Lord, I'm a simple kind of man. Lord, I'm a simple, said I'm a simple kind of man. That's what I like to see, man. That's what I like to see.
There we go. That's a dog for you and a dog for me.
Best soup in the whole world.
Let's go. Soup it down, brother. Soup it up, soup it down. I told myself I was only going to ingest soup when I came out here, but that song got me pretty excited, man, and I couldn't stop thinking about hot doggies. I wanted to share a hot doggie.
With Big Hot Dogs, I was challenging myself to write a fairly simple tune, but I didn't want to write it just for the sake of it being simple. I still wanted it to have some humor and wit to it, and so I think the line, little extra relish gonna pull my heartstrings was the first thing that came to my head.
Man, I was floored by the power in the song. I mean, it is just about hot dogs, but it almost made you feel like it wasn't about hot dogs. And that reminded me, it's like music serves such an important role in life because it's not just about the lyrics or the music, it's about what the listener feels.
One of the things we've talked a lot about on this project and with Tommy is like perfectionism, how debilitating that can be. Like, how do you think about, how do you, if that's even a part of your process, but how do you deal with perfectionism?
Yeah, I really appreciate that question because I think it's funny. I feel like I'm a recovering perfectionist in a way where it's like I've always been very hypersensitive to anything, any kind of mistake I've made or any kind of like, I want everything, I've always used to want everything to be so cohesive, and I think it stems from some kind of OCD or something. But I think my answer to that really is just embracing the raw and real and like knowing that it's impossible for something to be actually perfect, because that's a very freeing thought when you can get there and just be secure in what you do and what you offer. Then even the small mistakes, quote unquote, end up being intentional and are something that you can embrace and really own. And that's powerful as fuck. So that's my answer to that.
she chose. A gallon of red, grab a couple of those. Or maybe some blue, then we'll call it a night. Whatever is clever or better than white. She colors my life when I can't decide, or I'm running in circles. And I used to just hide the absence of light, so she gave me purple. No way around it, it's all gotta go. Start sanding the ceiling, don't inhale the smoke. Let's have some fun with it, let's have a drink. If you can't reach the corner, just stand on the sink. She colors my life when I can't decide, or I'm running in circles. Just hide the absence of light, so she gave me purple. I never doubted the color she chose, colors so close that they might touch my nose. Well, never's a long time to not see the light, and never say never, I love you, good night. She colors my life when I can't decide, or I'm running in circles. And I used to just hide the absence of light, so she gave me purple. She colors my life when I can't decide, or I'm running in circles. And I couldn't live right when my canvas was white, and she gave me purple.
One of the only things I feel like that has kind of been keeping my sanity together is just all the people that I get to meet and all the little interactions that I have with people along the way. And I kind of like take a little piece of everybody that I meet with me, I feel like, you know. I think that's part of that is just the songwriter curse, where it's like you're there, but you're not. And I want to be the fullest version of myself for everyone that I meet. But it's like this year, we hit it really hard, like hit the ground running in January and pretty much didn't stop until October. And I was definitely, you know, running on fumes there for like the last like 6 weeks of it. And I just knew something in me was saying like, you need to be home for a little bit. I think I'm done. And I had realized that I haven't been home for longer than, I'd say 2 weeks at the most in the last 3 years. And I was like, oh shit. I think I need to pay attention to the Tommy that's at home. I just got married 2 years ago. You know, like we have a dog and a cat and a home, and I have all these friends in Nashville, and it's been nice, like knowing that I have something to miss when I'm gone. But then after 3 years of doing that, I'm like, I feel like I'm almost like neglecting that part of me, which is
more me than the music Tommy, you know, like that is who I am. It's just a dude from Nashville that grew up there and married a high school sweetheart and like has his friends there. And I mean, man, I miss doing dishes, genuinely. Like I wanted to just like wake up, not look at a guitar, like clean a little bit, maybe like take my dog on a walk and do some dishes and then like end the day like that. I was missing that kind of stuff. And that's what I've been getting to do for the last like 2 months. And I don't have to leave again until like January. So I really get to just like sit at home and try and like process all of the changes in my life over the last couple of years. You know, I don't think it's a possible feat to do that, but at least I have like an attempt to do that, so.
I feel like if we were to clone you, like the at-home Tommy is the person that would come out to like see your show, and like the musician Tommy is the one who would like have this incredible conversation. So there's like this duality to your life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a switch that you have to flip in order to do it, in my opinion. I mean, you want to be as transparent as a human as you can be in your music and your performances. You want to bring yourself to the table, but then there's also that part of yourself that you want to like hold more precious. You know, the line gets blurred really quickly. And I think I've been wrestling with that a lot because now, like, I love that I'm home, but I mean, dude, I genuinely was like, I feel like I should go get like a cup of coffee in Kentucky right now. Like, why am I in one state? Why am I in one city right now? It's like I'm getting restless, but I know that I'm feeling that because I'm kind of just processing like all the physical travel and the emotional travel and everything in between that I've done over the last couple of years. And, you know, you can't just like keep going. You got to have some time to step back and like turn around and, you know, see what's behind you and then get to look forward to something else.
I feel like that's kind of what we've been doing in a parallel kind of route with these Christmas specials.
Yeah.
Where we've just kind of been figuring them out together and
yeah.
kind of take weird turns, but let's just talk about this Christmas special and what's been going on.
It's like stepping into like unknown territory, but with people that I feel very comfortable with. And I mean, also it's our third year doing it. I feel like we're all a little bit more comfortable and we're all a little more confident. And I mean, the last 2 days have been crazy, but it's been awesome. It's been so great. Like even knowing what we were about to do, I could have had no idea what these 2 days were going to be like until we did it, you know?
We still haven't figured out what we should call the Contrary Western Christmas special. What do you think we should call it?
A stock. Shut up and kiss me.
Okay, cool. Kind of had songs in mind, and then I just started playing other songs.
I already showed up. That's a shame. Fucking TB12 man all day. Just kind of wrote a song about shit that's cool. I guess that's what life's all about.
Currently working on a chowder recipe
I was kind of hoping that when you threw it, it exploded on me.
in Victoria in Canada. I had like this life-changing chowder this summer.
I have something I would like to show you, and it's not a song.
Oh yeah.
It's not my ass.
Oh, that means go.
It's a soup.
I had a chance to write with Pat McLaughlin, who wrote a lot with John Prine. He was telling me about going out to write one day, and John is telling him, you know, I hate songwriting. Let's go get a hot dog. But a song probably came to him on the way.
Have some weird weird reaction to soup after all this.
Yeah, I know,
Sarah's
yeah.
like, do you want to do ramen? No,
Like, fuck no. I like high on pot.
Why are you so good at this?
I miss the potato drop. Welcome back to High on Pot with Tommy Prine. Whether or not I should drop character. He's actually just talking to me. I'm like, oh yeah, sorry. I'm like,